We didn't plan to film today, but we didn't know that today would end up like this.
I actually ended up in hospital here in China. So I'm gonna kind of explain it all to you, how this actually turned into this today. 5 days ago, I was in Bali and I decided to go surfing because I'm really cool like that. And I fell off the boards. I was like a pro, like so good as well. But I fell off the boards within like the last 10 minutes of my 2 hours. And as I fell off, I smacked the side of my knee, like proper bad, on the boards. And luckily, my brother-in-law was next to me. He was filming because my sister and the kids were in there. And I was like, Carl, I can't stand, like help me, because I've done something to my leg. So he grabbed my arm and like I had to limp out of the water. And the poor guys there, they were amazing. They were so worried and they were like sorry, like the instructors got me some ice and oyster. And I was like, oh, it's probably just like nothing, walk it off. I walked back to our place like 15 minutes, thought nothing of it really, and went to the airport. We had to travel that day and got to Malaysia and all that, and then the next morning I woke up and I couldn't really walk on it. It was really bad, like I was limping in the airport and that. Slowly over the next few days it didn't really improve. I could walk on it a bit more, but my leg was so swollen.
Swollen up though.
Yeah, like my calves, my foot. We had another flight here to China, so this is like 4 or 5 days later. And I got up this morning, I was like, my leg just isn't getting better and we've got like some major things to film here. And I was like, what's wrong with it? And all that, getting a little bit worried. But the other thing on top of that is I think I must have had like a panic attack or anxiety because my vision went all blurry. Like, you know, the static in front of your eyes. And it went like that. And
you do suffer with anxiety anyway.
Yeah, I am on sertraline, which has helped your anxiety. But I've not been taking it properly lately, like missing it. So I think like it's coming out of my system, so it's probably all linked.
Triggered it.
Yeah, so I suffer with health anxiety. So with my leg, I've obviously been like worried about like nerve damage and overthinking, like you do if you're anyone with like health anxiety, then you're gonna worry about it. The morning started off fine, and then the next thing I know, I was like, Ben, my vision's gone, like it's so blurry, I can't concentrate. I was like trying to work on my laptop, and everything was just blurring. And it just seemed to get worse and worse, and then I panicked and I was like, Ben, I'm scared, and started crying, as you do. And he was like, all right, let's go to the hospital then. And he looked, and there was luckily one just like 4 minutes away down the road.
Yeah, I think we need to clarify where we are. So, yes,
yeah, sorry.
we are in China, and we're currently in Shenzhen. Obviously, it's a big major city. So when I typed into the map, hospital, tons of hospitals come up, and the actual hospital we found was literally 4-minute walking distance, so that was quite lucky. And we are actually recording this in a Starbucks, so it might seem a little bit noisy, but this is a normal, natural Starbucks. Everyone's just living their life, and we're in the corner filming, and no one even cares because this is China.
This is like literally an hour since we've like left the hospital and just come straight here. If you've ever been to China, no one speaks English. We got to this really posh hospital, like, oh my God, I was like, you sure this is a hospital? But Ben like pointed at the sign at the front, and we went straight to the counter, like smartly dressed woman and all that, and I was like, Ben, I think we're in like a private place, it's gonna cost a fortune. We had to translate on our phone and say what was wrong. And straight away she was like, all right, let's do a CT scan. And then I explained my knee as well. She went, all right, let's do a CT scan on that. And I was like, oh God.
We're thinking money, but
yeah.
You know, when it's stuff like that, and we are insured, we're insured as well, it doesn't come into it, money doesn't come into it, so we just cracked on.
Also went to the eye person.
Yeah, the eye person,
yeah. Whatever you call that. I had
orthodontist?
Yeah, I had like the test if you can read things further away. It was totally different to England one. Like you normally read letters. This was like I had to point which way their ears went.
No, the reason they've done that is because you don't speak Chinese. Because I saw when you was in there, I saw someone Chinese doing it, and they were reading out the letters.
Okay. Yeah, so I had to do that, and then I had like the wind blowing in my eyes, everything. They shined lights in my, like I've never had such an intense eye test. I've had eye tests before, but this was so good. Like they tested everything, and he said I've got amazing eyesight.
Yeah, that's a hospital eye test.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've had the wind in the eye and stuff when I've had an eye test before in the hospital when I had a mini stroke. So it's the same thing.
I don't know if I still got it, but they gave me like a bit of paper. Oh, I might not have given me it. Oh, I've got it still. So you've got to look at that dot, and if it's like squiggly like that, there's something wrong. A registered member, I'm a VIP, so this whole time this is all going on, this lady's coming around with me with her phone and translating. She stayed with me the whole time, and did everything for me. So then I had a CT scan on my head, had to take my bra off and everything because obviously there's metal in it. Nothing else though, not my jewellery. Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah, no. And then I had to turn around after
Funny doctor, that.
After that, it's a woman. And I went into a private room.
Yeah, that was like...
On the CT scan bit, obviously it's a lot of radiation and stuff. It was like something out of the future. Literally, they had sliding doors and... Oh,
it was weird, wasn't it? Yeah. I've never had one before.
It was like in the dungeon as well.
It was B1, basement.
Yeah, basement radiology. And
then I had to turn around and do my leg, and like she was so nice and helpful. She spoke like a little bit of English. She was quite young, so obviously had learned at school, and like was helping me lie back, and I had to say so still. And you know when you like, someone says stay still, your leg like twitches and that, doesn't it?
Makes you want to move.
Yeah. So I had that all done, and then while the results, she said it would be about an hour. While that was done, I had all the eye test stuff done. And then next thing I know, she said, I'll go and sit down, I'll go and check for your eye test. This is through Google Translate. She comes downstairs and we've got all our x-rays here. So this is my brain. It is massive, as you can see, so I'm very intelligent. But there was nothing wrong with my brain, so that's nice to know. So there's nothing wrong with my brain, nothing wrong with my eyes. So it was obviously anxiety or panic attack. I'm a little bit embarrassed now speaking about it. But
when you've got anxiety, I always feel like it's nice to have a bit of reassurance, and that was the best thing about today.
And I could like lie to you and just say I went there for my legs, but I'm sure a lot of people suffer from anxiety, and the best thing for it is to talk about it. So I'm going to talk about it.
Reassurance.
Obviously, it is quite embarrassing going to hospital, but I did go to the hospital for my leg as well. That's how I reassure myself. So scary. Anyone that suffers with panic attacks and all that will know that feeling. It is so scary. It's mad that your body can create such a reaction to something, and you're not alone out there. If you feel it will help you go in the hospital, then go. Like, it wasn't busy in there. We got sorted straight away. Like, there was no queues in there. No one waiting around, was there? It was nothing I've experienced in my life. It was mental. And then this is my leg X-ray, well, my knee, and I think that is it there.
关节里面有少量的积液是外伤引起的，我可以开给我们中成药。
Chinese, going to give me some Chinese medicine and a spray.
Yeah. So what's wrong? What's wrong with it?
There's fluid, small amount of fluid.
Yeah.
So they found fluid on my knee, which I think, because obviously we're still going through Google Translate, so it's a bit hard to explain it. I think it's to do with like a small fracture, or maybe something to do with like trauma. And the liquids builded up in it, so that's why it's so swollen.
It's the body's defence.
Yeah, to protect the bones, I think it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
So we've ended up walking away with a bag of goodies. So we've got, first of all, they gave me eye drops for my eyes for fatigue. I can't even say it. Fatigue.
Being tired.
Yeah, so it could have been all related. Like, I was travelling yesterday, I was tired, anxiety, not eating, not drinking enough. Not having my tablets.
We do live that sort of life though. We are always on.
We need to slow down.
We need to relax.
And then we got some tablets, some more tablets. I need to translate all these. They did kind of tell me, but she said, look, just read it and translate it. It's all to do to help the swelling to go down.
Is it? They said it was Chinese medicine. But
this is the herbal. This is as well.
It's herbal, yeah?
Yeah, this is the spray, so this is to help it heal quicker, which I ain't even opened any of these. Yeah, so this is a spray that I've got to spray on my knee, and it should help it heal quicker. So I'll keep you posted and let you know, because I'm actually quite interested, because my knees, it just isn't doing anything, is it? It's just staying the same.
Yeah, we're from the UK, and we obviously grow up, and you're a little bit brainwashed into thinking that the NHS is the best thing that's ever like become in the world, and NHS is the number one, and we get treated like that in the hospital, and it does make you wonder, like, really, what have we been led to believe?
And you get to go home with these.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, in the UK that doesn't happen. It's totally different. It's yeah.
It's an eye opener, to be honest. It is.
Night and day.
It has showed us like In our country, we're very, very lucky to have the NHS and all our costs and medical care covered.
Only when we compare it to places like America, where they pay a fortune.
I'm just saying we are lucky because some people would dream of that, Ben. So you have to.
No, sure.
We're very lucky. The problem with the NHS at the moment is very overwhelmed and there's not enough doctors, so people aren't getting seen and diagnosed quick. I'm very, very glad I was here when I had my panic attack because as soon as I got there, I kind of calmed down because it's such an environment that isn't like a hospital environment. It's more of a relaxation.
I did say to you when we first got in there, and you was still a little bit nervous. I did say, "Don't worry, we're in a hospital now. Nothing can happen. There's nothing that can. You're in a hospital."
But you won't believe how much this all cost us in the end, which is actually blowing my mind. So the initial registration cost us 25 RM. Just for the registration. For my CT scan, it was 400 RM each scan, so 800 in total. And then all the medicine, all them tablets I've got, where's it gone? I've got a whole massive bag of all that. In total, it cost around 14,000 RMB. Sorry, Ben just told me I'm saying it wrong. Which I was like actually shocked with. Like, obviously it is a lot of money to people, but when it comes to your health and all that, like, it's not a lot, like you'd think thousands.
I don't think that's a big medical bill, I really don't.
No, you think CT scan, oh my God, I would think hundreds.
I'll tell you what, I will Google how much does the CT scan cost in the UK and the USA, and I'll flash it up now on the bottom.
It's a very unique experience as well, and I feel like if you've ever had a panic attack, you'll know that you just feel drained and tired. That's literally how I feel now. I feel like absolutely shattered. I'll probably need to go and eat something. I haven't ate anything. Very emotional, very drained. But the hospital, we were in and out within an hour. All of that. We had 2 CT scans, I had eye tests. She went and got my prescriptions from the counter in there. Like, she made me sit down and she went and got it. And I really appreciate everyone that looked at me and looked after me. And I was very, very lucky, I think, to be in this country at the time it happened.
Even with like things like translation apps and stuff, everyone just managed to do it. It was fine.
You know, sometimes like.
You can't.
But even like when we were doing the payments, the lady behind there was just like laughing and enjoying. Like, everyone was so nice and putting us at ease. And I thank the lady. I don't know their names because obviously the badges are in Chinese. But I thank the lady that like showed me around and carried all my stuff, like my paperwork, translated everything, got my medicine. If it weren't for her, like, I don't know. She's just amazing, and I'm very, very lucky. But I think I'm actually a registered patient there now, which is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
So now I have a hospital in Shenzhen, and I just looked up apartments here.
We're thinking long term. Obviously, this is our 7th time in China, and we have absolutely fell in love with this country. Honestly, you do not understand.
You probably guessed that by now.
Yeah, we absolutely love this country, and moving forward, to know that the healthcare's top notch.
You already know the people's top notch.
Yeah, people are top notch, the food's top notch, the healthcare is top notch as well. It's actually, it's just another great thing, another green tick.
So I hope this video like eases people's
anxiety.
Yeah, and anyone come to China, if you've got anxiety or health issues and you're worried, it's affordable, people are nice, and you can always find a way around it.
We're telling you this from the perspective of, I'm pretty sure that was a private hospital, but it seemed it. So, I mean, if you go to a public hospital, you're probably paying quarter them prices, which is amazing. So, if you're traveling to China, don't worry about it. Worst case scenario, get hospital treatment, and it's the best in the world.
I just want to thank all the healthcare doctors, surgeons, everyone that was at the hospital and made it smooth and didn't make me feel unwelcome or uncomfortable. A really big thank you.